Alright, so that was a good one. Now let's go back to module 1 and see the difference between code number 2 and code number 3. So here we go. So code number 2, let me delete these empty spaces here. Alright, so code number 2 and code number 3. It does the same thing. It puts the list of countries in the cells, but if you remember, code number 2 was without relative reference and code number 3 was with relative reference. So what are the changes? What are the difference that you see between these two code? So if you see here, every line of code selects a particular cell like D5, D6, D7, D8, D9 and D10. Whereas in this code you won't find referencing the cells, the cell addresses. Instead it uses something called offset, and it says offset 1 comma 0, 1 comma 0. So offset means move from one position to another. So what this line actually tells is from wherever you are, from there move to a different position. And then in offset you give a row offset, the first part of before the comma, and the second part is the column offset. So what you're saying here is move one row down and 0 columns right. So this is saying like from the active cell wherever you are, go one row down and go 0 columns left, 0 columns right. That means don't change the column, just change the row. So we're gonna use this in doing the same activity, same task of typing the country names. So let's write a code to get the list of countries. So I type subcode 3, code to list of countries using active cell and offset. Okay, so let me put this on the side. Alright, let me choose a cell, maybe A9. Alright, so I'm at A9. So first thing that I want to do is I want to put country India. So I would say active cell dot value is equal to India. Now India is a text. Anything in text goes in double quotes. So if it would have been a number, you don't need to put a double quote, but if it is a text, it goes in double quotes. So this is the code which would put India in the active cell, which is A9 in this case. And then the next thing that I have to do is move the cursor down, one row down. But do I need to change the column? No, I don't need to change the column, I just need to change the row. So how do I make that happen is by typing active cell dot offset. When I say open bracket, it says how many rows do you want to offset? I say 1 comma, do you want to offset column as well? No. So 0 dot select. Now what is this select does is it goes and it selects that particular cell. So what we are saying to select is from A9, which is your active cell, go one row down and select that cell, which would be A10. So, and then A10 becomes our active cell. So I say active cell dot value is equal to China. So that's how it works. Let's see in slow motion in debug mode. I hit F8, I hit F8 again, and now I'm gonna hit F8. So it's gonna put in the active cell India. It does that, but see that my selection is still A9. Now here's the code which says to Excel to move to a particular new cell, which is one row down. So when I hit F8, it goes one row down. So now A10 is selected, which can be referred as active cell. So I put F8 again, and then it puts China there. So that's how it works. Now if I have to continue for the remaining countries, I would type active cell dot offset of 1 comma 0 dot select active cell dot value is equal to Japan. Maybe I can copy these two lines a couple of times and just change the country names. So USA, UK, and Canada. Let's see how this works. I go back here, I delete, I keep my cursor in A9. Let me remove this blank space and let's run hitting F8. So active cell is India, then it goes one row down, it puts China there, it goes one row down, again it puts Japan, it goes one row down, it puts USA, it puts one row down, it goes one row down, it puts UK, one row down, Canada, and so on. Now can you build the same list so that it gives me the list horizontally? So when I run the code, it should type India, China, Japan, and so on. And also the second task would be to give me list vertically on the reverse side. So it should start from the active cell, put India, but it should go up. It should type China, go up, Japan, and so on. So try that out, and if not, I'll show you that in the next class. Thank you.